All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. We are officially live. We welcome back to Duffers Review. This is the 19th hole. This is where Duffers from all over the country come together. We talk golf and all things related to golf and all things happening in golf. This week, I am excited to bring in the Duffers from the Reno chapter to join me in today's content, bringing them to the stage. Nick and Colin, how are you guys doing?
Wonderful as always.
Fantastic.
Always as always. This is the 19th hole, so cheers up to everybody.
Cheers, baby.
I'm going to give my mad shout out right away to my favorite, Ron Zacapa, XO. It's the only way to do it. Ron, give me a holler back. You've been ditching my calls. It's important. We chat. We're taking you out on the course all the time. All right, gentlemen. It's been a bit. We've gotten kind of through the winter season. Next week is the official kickoff of the what I consider the official kickoff to the new season of Duffers Review. All brand new recordings and stuff starting to happen. And the reason I call it the kickoff is because waste management. TPC Scottsdale, the biggest party of the year. This is where the livers get broken open. This is where we see who has it in them to be a Duffer and hang with Duffers. Not only that, if you happen to catch the Duffer alive out at Waste Management, I will be carrying some gift cards in my pocket for those who can come up and show me that they're already subscribed and watching the channel. There will be some cool stuff and prizes for you available.
What if I
With
find
that, say again.
What if I find
What if we find you on TV?
If you guys can manage to find me, see me on TV, I'll even throw something that way. That's even cooler because I'm gonna be out there trying to stalk Paige Sporanic over there on the ninth lounge. So you might catch me in handcuffs getting pulled out of there from chasing down Paige and trying to get her on screen. So gentlemen, this is awesome. Hey, so just as a quick recap. These two fine young gentlemen reached out, said, "Hey, Duffer, come out and play. Hit Reno up." So I immediately threw the challenge down. Said, "Hey, pick some courses. Let's go do this." I flew in. We managed to play at Washoe, D'Andrea, and Red Hawk. Right?
You said them all right.
I know. You did
Yeah.
Awesome.
very
And
I'm so
here's what's even better is we even ensured that we fixed that Red Hawk is in Sparks, Nevada, not Reno, like Washoe.
Washoe was in, yeah.
Washoe was
So we made those corrections. We made sure we got those out there. So get out there. If you haven't seen these guys in all their glory in sun blinding effects that in clips and cutouts, check out the episodes.
right now.
We're not there yet. We just got started. Please check them out on the latest and greatest Reno chapters that are up and online on our channel. But here's the hang and chat. This is what we've been talking about. I've been dying to get these guys back in here. Nick's been dodging me for months on end. He had to go and lose a bunch of weight. Congratulations. You can see it. Look at this guy. He's looking all swole out there. And I think is that all due to Colin? Is he beating you down?
He's been.
I saw the footage of me and looking like the blubber that are the Duffers. Yeah, I decided to drop a solid 20.
Yeah,
so
I followed when you sent the edits, dude. I quickly followed suit, and Marcy my wife couldn't even figure out like why I was so dead set on like cutting shit out, and I was like, because I saw my complete like fat
self-reflective time. You know?
yeah. I mean,
and he wonders why I was sitting. I still think my favorite clip is sitting there with Colin going and Goof Troop over here. I was like, and his ultimate glory is wondering why I wasn't coming out of my shirt. I was like, I know what I look like on camera. I understand it adds 20 pounds.
Yeah. Well, we're all ready to reignite our stripping careers.
Yeah.
If you are. So.
Exactly. I had to reignite it. But the off season, that's great. First of all, that's great news. We've all, I think, have witnessed what being a duffer can do to you, especially when you're out, drinking and enjoying it with the guys and stuff like that. So there's a bunch of new things happening for Duffers Review this year.
Through the Atkins diet, it's the Duffers diet.
It is. That's why you go like. There's no more mixture. This is just straight up. There's no Coke in this. I'm not adding the unnecessary.
Look at you. You're doing it too.
I took the cocaine out of my drink.
Exactly. I just completely. I mean, my gosh. I mean, there's nothing worse than like say getting older and realizing like, oh yeah, you can do it, and like 10 minutes later you're going, yeah, I'm gonna feel that later. Where's the Tums? Like, what's going down? Like so.
Sure.
Yeah, there's been some ultimate changes for that. So, talking about changes. So I want to get this out here because you guys are going to be involved in this. What is new for Duffers Review in 2024? Last week I talked about where Duffers, like how it came to life, and what we're looking to do this season. As always, we want to go out and review golf courses, right? That's primary number one. But we're going to change up what we do on the courses this time, and we're going to get out there and add brand new gear. We're going to talk about new gear, new game improving irons and or gimmick stuff, chippers, all kinds of stuff. It's the golf world, and we want to review everything golf. Not only that, as you can see, Colin's sporting his Sunday swagger. We will be talking about apparel, which brings me up to my first question for you guys. Tiger Woods. It's not the 19th hole if Duffer 1 doesn't mention Tiger Woods at some point in time. Tiger Woods dropping Nike after 27 years. What are your thoughts?
Yeah. You want to take this one first, or go ahead? It's crazy to think about that because it's been, in my opinion, Tiger's been such a staple with the brand, and so it's kind of weird to see. I mean, you don't think of Tiger Woods without that, shining red shirt with the white swoosh or black swoosh on it, like that signature. So when I actually got the notification from ESPN when I was out to dinner, I don't know, like a few weeks ago or whatever, and I was just like, oh damn, that's big, because like people when they think Tiger Woods, they think golf brand, they immediately think Nike. Granted, he had like that whole TW Tiger Woods brand, but that essentially kind of like branched off of the Nike brand in its own way too. So I was kind of like, whoa, that's big. That's big.
And Tiger's always going to be Tiger, regardless of what he's rocking.
100%.
And the fan base is so huge, and what he's done for golf and what he's done for the culture, that's irredeemable in any fashion. You can't take anything away that man has done. He's accomplished so much on so many levels.
Yeah.
Regardless of what he's wearing or what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's always going to be the king.
Yeah.
So
That's
right.
So here's a follow-up question to that. Have you guys seen the leaked branding that has been circling the web here?
No.
I have a feeling by the way they announced it and Nike's response wasn't a farewell. Like their response was kind of like, hey, we can't wait to see what's next. Like it was almost like, hey, we're dumping the swoosh because he's finally reached end of his contract, but we're not really letting Tiger go. I have a feeling he's going the route of Jumpman. I think he's going the route of Michael Jordan. I think Nike is still going to manufacture Tiger Woods' brand. But I think it's going to be
just kind of soloize it under Tiger himself.
Yeah, the TW.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
So I think we're about to see something here because to me it's such I can't see Nike not offering.
Why wouldn't either way? It's a win-win. I mean,
100%, and I can't see Nike letting the opportunity of Charlie Woods disappear. Right?
Oh.
I
Right.
mean,
Sure.
you know what I mean? Like,
That's
even if Tiger kind of like rides off to the sunset, you would think Nike would be just backing up brink trucks.
I didn't even think
to.
that's a good perspective, Dave.
He's got to keep.
I didn't even think of that.
He's
That's
gotta
fantastic. Yeah. They're
So
gonna-
I think what you're going to see is a kind of a rebirth logo that allows Charlie to naturally like, hey, this I'm kind of handing off a legacy to you, and it's kind of one of those things is I don't know where. And I think it's kind of one of those like, hey, like, yes, it's going to go that way. Charlie's is next in line. He doesn't want to go down under as TW. So this is the perfect time to start to switch because he's starting to get so much fanfare without even trying. And I think that is such a unique perspective and or direction in the Tiger Woods scenario.
For sure.
That or TaylorMade really came in and said, hey, we're going to change the name of TaylorMade and just make it the Tiger Woods Show, and everything will be, Tiger. I mean, it's 27 years. I mean, and this is one of those, and I said, guys, I will be shocked if it is not somehow still manufactured by Nike, just the way Michael Jordan does his line and everything like that. I have a feeling if it is a true separation, right? It's going to be the most devastating actual, final like nail in the coffin come in 2 weeks, because it's like Nike was there through all of Tiger's trial and tribulations, from 6-iron gate to, drunk driving or opioid driving, whatever it was, like the swoosh stood behind him the entire time. So I have this weird feeling like there's just no way that they can just say, hey, nope, we're just going to call it a day. And if it is, and it goes right back to the whole Live saga, there is a price. There's a price.
Yeah.
Someone paid a number that was just large enough for him to say, hey, it's time to go do something else. Right?
Yeah.
So interesting enough. Waste management. You guys we talked about it. We talked about this month. What is the you've been hiding? Are you coming to Arizona?
I'm gonna be there the 16th to the 19th, and we're playing golf.
Are we golfing? Is this an unofficial invite to take shirts off and run around, take shots? What?
Yes. Yeah. Right. I don't know what to do. I mean, we'll be in Scottsdale, but where we can get on at and what time and everything. We'll link up though. I'll give you a shout out.
All right, like I said, if you want help, like I said, I can make sure we get those things dialed in for you prior to, and make sure that we're playing some decent courses and stuff. So
yeah, I'll be there that long weekend. Sorry.
What are the dates of the
waste management?
Yeah,
5th through the 11th next week.
Yeah, that. I wish.
See, you procrastinated. This is why it took so long to get things put together, and we got to put things on the date.
Dave.
And she's invited.
I know, but you've
see, you got to schedule it, put it on our calendar, and say, hey, this is happening.
No, it wasn't even about that. It's the fact that the wife has her own ideas, and then she forgets, even though she's type A. So that's the problem. But nonetheless, whether it's with or without, sorry if you're watching, Mars, I'm going to go to Scottsdale within the next 2 months for a weekend to play golf. So
there you go. That's what I'm talking about. Love to see the Reno chapter come out here, especially before it gets ridiculously hot.
Yes, that's key, and that's what I want. Like, if I had to pick my own belated birthday present out for myself, it would be to go play golf in Scottsdale. So that's
there you go.
We make that happen.
Colin might be making another trip back down.
I'll play the 16th hole naked.
There
you go.
It'll be worth it. So
I will be watching, and and I will be looking for your beautiful ass on
Yeah.
Keep an eye out in the stands. I won't be in the bleacher area. I'll be in the booths.
Oh, you're easy to spot. Don't worry.
Where is it? So we have to wrap this up. So, guys, the weekend that I was out playing golf, we all know what the Duffers Review Las Vegas Challenge is, and that was 2023's. We're going to be coming up with a new trip and location for 2024. You will see it in the first episode. We're going to talk about it. It's actually pretty badass. I've got it all dialed in and sponsored out, which I'm exciting, but it does come with a caveat. It means you have to hit a hole-in-one on camera with Duffers Review. With that being said, Nick went and decided to wait a weekend. Text me up after I left, saving my credit card a lot of undue damage, and hit a hole-in-one at a tournament. And we had him on. It was great. He got all these text messages and stuff. He won an Audi. What'd you win?
What'd you win?
What'd you win? It was an Audi.
I won an Audi RS5.
An Audi RS5 from hitting a hole-in-one. Now, here's what the funniest thing is, because Colin had the same approach that I probably had, was like, yeah, right, sure. We'll see when you actually, get it and they give you the keys. And like true fashion of winning something like this at any golf tournament, they were like, oh shit, it happened. They actually had to figure it out. They actually had to pay it out. So, and then they had to go a whole bunch of witnesses going, seriously, this guy hit it? Who kicked it in for him? Like, what was going on?
For me too. I mean,
here, first of all, I don't have a hole-in-one. I've got a bunch of 1-inchers, but I don't have one that has actually fallen. So you are ahead of me in that category. So mad, respect for that. But I need to hear the post-key story. None of these guys heard what happened to actually getting the keys. I've heard some rumors. Some open road trips.
Well, some of it we can talk about, and some of it we cannot. So if it sounds like some things are edited out, there's a reason for it. But
100%. So this is why I'm going to turn it over to you, because I don't want to overindulge any of the stories here. But you finally won the keys. You got it. What happened? What'd you do?
So the process was atrocious, as you know. When I got the car, it was like, I felt like a combination between like Steve McQueen and James Bond, because that's badass, fast as hell car that's also sexy. I had to make sure that my wife knew her car was no longer allowed to be in the garage, because that car was going in the garage. It was fun. I mean, what was crazy was literally like a few weeks before, as you know, I bought this little Kia commuter car, this little 2010.
you know the one with the
hamsters.
The hamsters in it, and it's got the boom box.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bought that one.
I bought that. And then I went in this car, and I'm like, I would much rather have this as my commuter car. But then I realized I was married, and responsibility section. So long story short, I knew that my time with that car was going to be short-lived. So I did it up. I drove it every morning to work, which is from where I live to our hangar is about 27 minutes, all highway. And it was one of those cars where it's like, you think you're doing like 70 miles an hour, you look down at the speedometer, you're almost doing 100. It's crazy. It was a blast. Yes, we took it on
a certain undisclosed runway.
A certain
stretch of road. A certain undisclosed stretch of road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Road.
That shares space with airplanes.
Yeah.
And we may or may not have hit
145
miles an hour.
That is awesome.
It could have gone a little bit more, but it was pretty intense.
It was pretty intense.
Yeah.
I was shaking. And
I was not.
He was not.
I was ready to take my shirt off.
He had a shitty grin on his face the entire time, without any remorse.
Yeah, we were both giggling.
I mean, it was giggly. It was giggly.
But you do have, obviously. I mean, there's no doubt to it. You have. I know you have 100 photos with it, but you do have to have some actual video with it, right?
I fucked up. All right. I thought I was taking a video of the entire experience, and I was taking a picture. So yeah, that was on me. Yeah, I fucked up.
The good news is.
I was trying to grip the seat with my asshole.
Yes.
I was too busy.
And as badass as the video would have been, it's probably a good thing
It's a good thing we don't have evidence.
But do you have? I mean, you had it for a few weeks. You got video of driving it elsewhere, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Okay, perfect. Because here's what we're gonna do. We are going to put together the ultimate Top Gun montage of this win for the kickoff of the next Reno visit and filming. We are going to kick it off with your own intro video of this awesome event of 2023. So we're going to compile it all together. The editing team's going to put it together, and you'll have your own personal video entry to the next event in Reno when they come out during the summer this year. So I'm excited for that. I want all the fans to know it is possible. It happens, right? And if you happen to do it out with the Duffers, we're going to do open style. That group will be win a trip to a. You're going to have a passport this year, though. Going to have a passport this year to win a trip to a undisclosed location as of right now, while we finish inking some official deals, so we can talk about it in every video. So that's really excited about that.
Can you give me a climate range?
Yeah.
Can you give me a climate range or maybe a longitude?
Oh, well, you know I don't go cold, so I mean, you know, it's
fair enough. All right.
It would definitely be tropical.
Right. We like that.
Let me put it this way: after the Reno 1 week later, you know, hole-in-one scare, it will be all inclusive. So
it has to be. Shit.
It has to be all inclusive, especially after watching back some of the clips and stuff that didn't make it. Which reminds me, I cannot find that 50 cal anywhere here in Arizona. So the next time that you're in the store, you're gonna have to pick up a bottle of that.
And we'll send it to you.
Yeah. I need that.
Half of it left, bro.
We got everything.
Well, first of all, the fact that you have half of it left means you're just being a slacker.
No, it means that in fact we've been saving it for your ass to come back and finish it with us because we're polite
Fucking
like that.
touche.
Yeah.
You know where the store's at, so you can refill that bottle anytime. No, but I am crazy excited for it. I am actually crazy excited for it.
Bottle, okay? It signified a very special weekend.
Yeah, whatever. Give us a list. We'll send you whatever.
That is awesome. All right. So here's what's great. So we talked about waste management. We've talked about the recap of the hole-in-one. Here's what I'm really excited for. Next Netflix Full Swing Season 2 is dropping next month. Last year, we did a basically a review of every episode with a group of Duffers. All right. You saw the professor, Kendall was with us. Greg from the Pinehurst 6 jumped in on a few. The wife jumped in from a female's perspective and view on this. The Reno chapter is being invited to the review table this year for Netflix Full Swing 2. Now, so obviously you got to watch every episode as it comes out. Take down your notes. We will come in. I will get Barbara to swing in and moderate. Actually, I think I'll have the wife moderate the whole thing this time. Bring it all together, and we'll be putting those out weekly as well, including the golf course review that week as well. So we are going to be doubling up on the content that is going to be coming out. We finally got an awesome post-production team behind the scenes that are putting stuff together. I think you guys can attest to that. I hope so with the videos.
Editing team, man, they're doing great.
Yeah, seriously.
Right. So I think you saw why and what I was so, especially with your guys' content, why I wanted to make sure it was really dialed in and brought together. And I think we're even getting even better. Like we've gotten a whole bunch of slew of notes and stuff. I mean, it's crazy where we're stepping it up. And I'm just going to hint that we're going to try to take the Sean Evans approach. If you know who Sean Evans is, then you know which way we're going to try to go this year as well, out on the course. I'm going to leave it at that before I leak too much stuff, and there's no excitement, what's coming down the pipeline. But I do have a question. Since you guys golf with me, all right? I think I'm a fairly competitive guy, right? Nick's learned one too many ways. The guys over at Pick'em Pros, Derek and Diego have been. We scheduled this for 2023, and it came down to, hey, put a date on the calendar. We just need an official date. What works best for you? I write my own calendar. I don't have a 14-year-old I got to worry about getting out of school, into school, doing this and that, running over to Burger King or anything and stuff like that to, attend, a golf event.
What's that like?
They've managed to basically wait an entire year to the Pick'em Pros annual tournament. So once again, I'm going to be flying in to North Carolina, and this year they can't hide. They can't run. The Duffers versus Pick'em Pro, for the belt is going down. The belt is in production right now. When you guys see the final product, everyone's going to want to try to take me on to take this belt off my hands. I'm a competitor, and I don't lose.
We're 100% behind you as Team Duffer here.
See, but I knew my guys had my back.
Make us proud, son.
Yeah, don't look at that.
And you guys will have a shot at it. Like I say, once this belt makes it in its nice little Pelican case, in its nice little home, I'm sending it to be bedazzled with $1 billion worth of diamonds.
Right.
It is forever will be a challenge that will go down this year. It was who can earn their spot onto the Duffers belt.
Let's be honest, right? We're not going to take it from anyone, but we'll cheer everybody on. So
here's what's great about it. So I'm putting the Duffers belt up for challenge all year long. How this is going to go down is, can you earn your spot? Can you earn your name placard onto the belt? Now, just like I did with Pick'em Pros, I sent them a bunch of different options, whether it's a scramble, whether it's, a best ball, variables. We come head to head, we hash it out just like they do in the ring, and we sign the contracts to the dotted line so everyone knows going into it what the competition is going to be.
Fuck yeah.
All right. So this is how you can earn your rights onto the the belt. Now, those of drinking age will still have to abide by the Duffers rules. Right? Can't make yourself onto the Duffers belt without abiding by the Duffers rules. All right. If it's a par, it's a shot. If it's a birdie, it's 2 shots. And if you so dare to try to throw an eagle down to make sure your name gets on that, I hope you can take 3 shots and manage to still walk. These guys can attest to it. Even better, Nick's dad can attest to it. Throwing them back, right, left and right. It was no jokes. There are shirts that can attest to it because they got burned off trying to run down Duffers rules in the games. Now, what's really great, and what I think is really cool, is we managed to play a whole bunch of different type of games, all the way to include like 4 golf or 4 drinks, right? Those are up for grabs. I am okay creating and or developing any particular type of tournament in the quest of getting your name onto the Duffers belt. All right. I'm down for it. So you guys know it. Make sure you guys think about it, because you guys are up. You guys are on the calendar for this year. Will you be able to earn your spot? Will Mr. Holem 1 hit the bench a little bit more and think he can finally outdrive Duffer 1 when he wasn't even trying?
Take it easy. Okay.
We shall see. But
Mr. Naked outdance you.
Hey, as I've got my my jungle gear ready this time, so when I'm out in the safari, helping you find your golf ball, you know,
More than that.
it's that.
All rope.
So, Pick'em Pros, I see you. I see your Instagram. You see that the guys are backing me. You don't have a shot. Once again, you've been hiding, but there's no more hiding. The tournament has been purchased. My
Hey,
plane tickets have been purchased.
Got a dizzy bat or something to resemble.
Yeah, it's
taking a
got to be
shot.
like an equal playing
You know,
field.
Just saying, buddy.
For what?
If you're underage for drinking, right? You got to do.
No. So in all fairness,
You will be inebriated in some capacity.
Yeah.
so for the underage, so for the Diego, right?
Diego. Yeah.
Yeah.
So here is. I'm pulling it up for you right now, so we
Do a
can talk
dizzy
about it.
bat simulation. You could do. I don't
You
know.
could put the drunk goggles on him.
Yes.
We are so we have Diego rules. We do. So it's funny you say that. So the
It's always an equalizer.
100%. You think this little what is those what is those razors? What are the ridiculous razors?
Oh,
No. The sunglasses that cover half your face.
You
Are
talking
those
about
razors?
the blind people things?
No, the sunglasses that every
Like the 80s looking sunglasses.
yeah, that are like this big.
Macho Man, Randy Man Savage.
Yes, thank you. Those.
I have that pick. Remember you seen them?
Talking about pit vipers?
Thank you. Pit Vipers. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
So Diego and his Pit Vipers running around thinking he's bringing back something cool, and he's not.
Because he is.
That's right, Diego. I'm calling you out in your Pit Vipers. You're thinking you're some, Mahomes stud. Here's the sad part: is these guys need to pick the like the winners for the Super Bowl. And I already know the house of Reno over here thinks the cheating 49ers are going to get, taken home. But
Yeah, okay. You're just sad because the freaking Lions lost, man.
first of all, so I know you guys saw it. Did you guys see?
You're so
I
mad.
was waiting for this to come
Look
up.
at you. You're so mad. You're still wearing Lions blue. And you're over there.
So first of all,
Right?
the only reason I wanted the Lions to go because they're in my division, right? I'm a Bears fan. I didn't have a dog in the fight.
Oh, you're
Oh, now he's a Bears fan because the Lions didn't make it. But guess what?
Oh my God,
Failed a lot.
guys!
Wait.
Oh, he's running away to grab his one Bears jersey. How many Lions jerseys do you have?
I thought more he said he was a Lions fan. Maybe I was wrong.
Dude, when you play for the Bears,
Okay.
Okay.
you
all right.
gotta now.
At the end of the day,
Just because I sat on the bench didn't mean I didn't play.
you were still rooting against the Niners. So
100%. You knew that when I was in Reno, I was rooting against the Niners.
yeah, you made that very clear when you came.
Very clear. The Niners should never win. They should be removed from the NFL. So here's the reality of it. I really didn't want to see Baltimore go. There was everything about the upsets that were happening I thought were great. Go ahead.
No, I wanted to say that I wanted to see Baltimore win too.
I mean, it's been a year of upsets and weird shit, man.
Yeah.
It's
From a
actually
season
pretty
standpoint,
awesome. It's pretty cool to see. I'm an underdog kind of guy, and
exactly.
Mr. Irrelevant rise to the cream,
Even if I wasn't a Niners fan, that's pretty freaking cool.
It's fantastic. Yeah, and I'm not a Niners fan, so there you go.
So here's the thing: is I wanted all the upsets to happen, and majority of them did. The worst upset was watching a team blow a 17-point lead and allowing them to crawl back in and win. So this is the only time I will give the 49ers props. The fact that they came back after being manhandled in the first quarter or the first half to win it, they deserve to go. Like, they deserve to go. Now, do they deserve to win the Super Bowl? Fuck no. I hope Mahomes runs a train track right through their asses. But that is just because I have a dying disdain for the 49ers, and that's just me.
I'm holding all my feelings back because I don't want to.
Because you're a Taylor Swift fan. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, just because me and The Rock have Tay-Tay's number, it's okay. It's okay.
I see a question at the bottom from Dustin Thompson. Pick 'em pros. How long has this talking been going on?
It's a year. They've been dodging us for a year. Oh. This is a full-blown year. I'm coming circle around because they blew us off last year at their tournament.
Yeah.
We went down, played in their tournament, and they couldn't come out Saturday to play. So it's been this has come full circle a year later. It's booked. Yeah. They can't run and hide this time. They can't run and hide. So much so, I'm bringing the wife down with me, so there's no excuse for Derek to have, oh, no, I can't go out the next day because my wife's going to be there. His wife's going to be there, and it's going down. It is going down in North Carolina in March. It is happening. So it's been a year. That's been a year, D. All right, so I already know your predictions. You're putting 49ers over the Chiefs.
No, listen. I'm not. I'm going to tell you right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm going in this with sincere optimism because I've watched the Chiefs. They beat one of the best teams in the AFC, like crazy. Like, that was insane. And I mean, I was humbled by the fact that the Niners beat both the Packers, looking as good as they did, and the Lions as they looked phenomenal. So I'm not going to come in this all cocky. I'm not. I'm just not. I have my reservations. Okay, am I hopeful? Yes. Is my confident level like through the roof? No, it's not.
And with the Lions.
Okay. So, Colin, who's your pick? KC or 49ers?
Yeah, dude, we've seen this movie. We know how it ends. But I am an underdog rooter. And, to see Purdy do something amazing is that I have to root for that, man.
Oh, 2 for 49ers. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I unfortunately.
That's what I want to happen. What I think is going to happen, same shit that's always happened, right? Mahomes pulls it out, decides to show up for the first time this season.
I agree. This has not been an easy run for Kansas City. So this is my pick 'em pros official pick. I think it's going to be a battle. I think this is going to go down to the fourth quarter. I think it's going to go down to time management. I think somebody is going to be feeling very salty and very butthurt in the last minute and 30 seconds. Whoever has that ball.
Being a Bears fan. But
whoever has that ball in the last minute and 30 seconds, I think is your Super Bowl winner.
I think that's a very good observation or very good speculation. That's.
I'm just gonna buy up every square and see what happens.
Yeah. I want in. Put me down. If you guys were running some squares, put Duffers down and let me know.
I have anxiety right now. Okay.
Like, just talking about this makes me nervous.
As a born and raised 49er fan, I have anxiety. Okay.
That is awesome. Well, gentlemen, I appreciate you guys, as always, hopping into the 19th hole to talk everything golf, even on golf related. We're getting ready to run into the Super Bowl. Next up is we've got the Waste Management. Again, it's the official kickoff for the Duffers season. Cameras are rolling. The new batteries have been bought. All new content is starting to get put together and created. The calendar is filling up. So make sure you guys like and subscribe. Ask these guys. if you come into the channel and say, hey, come and play, do I show up?
He's gonna be there, dude.
I'm going to show up. I'm going to go out and play with you guys.
But he'll show up.
He'll be there.
I make sure to enjoy it. Again, to me, there's no better people to play with on a golf course than those that are actually interested in the shenanigans of what we bring to the table, right? So you're a duffer, as these guys are duffers. You will see them again soon. Is DeAndrea going to have their other 9 done this year?
I don't think it'll be done
Not
this year. They're still in the works, but they've got some great things in the works. So
it's a long process of purchasing BLM land, but dude, they are hype.
When it's going to be done, it's going to be one of the most beautiful courses you've ever seen in your life.
I agree. If the way the front 9 played, or the 9 they had, I think it will. I think it'll be one of the Reno, destination spots to go play golf in,
For sure.
by all means. But this year, and this is where I'm going to have the little doo-doo-doo coming soon. We talked about going up to what lake were you guys talking about?
Tahoe.
Lake Tahoe.
Yeah, it's famous. That's all.
But you said there's some really good courses up there in that area.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna make sure we ensure that we add both sides of that. We go play in the lake and we go play on some freaking courses. We're gonna make it a full tilt week this time of Airbnb shenanigans and stuff. And we'll get it on the calendar. And when it's booked, we'll let you guys know. Because again, if there's other Reno chapters, what happened to Blue? Is he still down? Is his back still hurting him? Like, what is?
Oh, Aaron's still in the game, man. He'll show up maybe for one day out of 3, but he'll be there. He'll be in there. Content on.
He's got to make his debut at some point. Yeah.
This make his big reel. And we are going to get Aaron out. Once again, Aaron, I've got a special clip and or episode coming just for you that we are going to put together specifically around by supporting the Duffers and coming out. We have not forgotten you. We have to clean up some audio, but we're going to make it happen. And we're going to get you out here in the 19th hole so we can add some additional, backing to your wonderful brand and supporting us out while we're out there. You guys, with that being said, we are out. We're beyond our 30. I love you guys for coming in and chatting. Love to have you every week. Any new topic, any new variable, let's do this. Cheers up to the 19th hole. And to all Duffers out there, make sure you like and subscribe. Let me know where you want to golf next. Let's keep on swinging.